Well, we haven't done a video like this in a while. Kind of left the tripod back at the hotel room, but here we are, Bass Pro Shops night race weekend, or Bass Pro Shops night race day, actually. But beautiful weather here in Bristol, Tennessee. Look who's joining me for the first time in feels like 3 years. Doug Turnbull.
Yeah, 2 months.
2 months. 2 months,
months.
3 years. Same thing when you get to my age
Actually,
of 23.
It was the Atlanta race, Echo Park Speedway race.
Yep, Quaker
and
State 400.
That was 10 races ago. All right,
Yeah.
So there you go, over 2 months. But hey, Dev, you've been busy this week, and you got here. We both got to Bristol area Thursday night, but you actually got here in time to see racing. And the attitude for the trucks, or the synopsis for trucks at Xfinity, was we kind of have these guys that have been dominating those series, Corey Heim and Connor Zilic. But guess what? In either case, different trucks ended up going to victory lane that were also fast because of pit strategy. Lane Riggs Thursday night. Connor Zilic did not go to victory lane last night. Instead, it was Eric Almirola, the old veteran, the old battle axe, 41 years old. And tonight, a lot of people have on their minds, Kyle Larson's won the last 2 Bristol races. He's dominated, in fact. Who's going to take it tonight? And I'm just looking down the list here, Dev, and I feel like something different is going to happen in this race. What do you think, man?
Yeah, we definitely could see something different. I know the past couple of, really you could say the last 4 Bristol Motor Speedway races, at least in the Cup Series side of things, when you look at who's won, who's dominated, it's been only Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin in the last 4 races. We could get something else. I mean, you're kind of due for it because, 2 races each for both of them. Larson's got his fair share and Hamlin had his fair share. So maybe, if it's every 2 races, maybe somebody new will pop up. Maybe somebody like a Ty Gibbs or something like that. Or maybe somebody like a Josh Berry who needs a win to get into the next round. Maybe he comes out and performs tonight.
Back-to-back marker finishes for Josh Berry. 2 crashes, 2 weeks here, and this is race 3 of the playoffs. Josh Berry starts 10th. Wood Brothers, his home team, I know they're partially Penske too, is also a home race for them. Hey, just looking at this, AJ Allmendinger gets his first pole in like 10, 11 years. That's wild. And Ryan Blaney, who's led over 100 laps at Bristol a couple of different times, over 500 laps led in his career here at Thunder Valley, he starts on the outside pole. And I'm looking at Ty Gibbs, who told me in one-on-one interview that we have up on our front stretch. Front stretch. I used to write for them, and they're doing great work here this weekend on the 5 to Go podcast, Facebook and YouTube pages. He told me one-on-one, Bristol's one of his very favorite tracks. I just think something's in the air, and we're watching tires too. They didn't go crazy with this super right side soft tire, but it's a little bit cooler tonight. Zane Smith told us it could be some courting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, certainly. And, something compared to what we saw yesterday in practice and qualifying, they ran it around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Qualifying was over by 6:30 yesterday. Well, green flag here at Bristol doesn't drop till 7:30. So temperatures certainly could play a role into what we saw in tire wear, especially did in the Food City 500 last year in the spring race. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be significant tire wear, but with the temperatures falling throughout the night, maybe we'll see a little bit more of a higher amount of tire wear than what we saw in practice and qualifying yesterday.
10 sets of tires for the Cup cars, including the one they have bolted on them as we speak. It's going to be fun to watch here. A lot of playoff stuff, cutoff race on the line here real quickly, and we talked about this at 5 to Go this week, but the drivers below the cut line, -11, Austin Dillon, Shane Van Gisbergen -15, Alex Bowman -35, Josh Berry -45. Technically, anyone can still make it on points, but more than likely those ones near the bottom need to win.
Yeah, they will, and I think we said, if you listen to the latest episode, we gave our predictions on who was going to advance and not advance, but
I think Austin Dillon gets in. I think something weird happens.
I think it stays the same.
There you go. Hey, so check us out. Spotify, Apple, YouTube for the main shows. Devin's been doing an incredible job all weekend, feeding the beast on Facebook and YouTube for 5 to Go podcast, and it's going to be a big race. 6:30 green flag.
7:30.
7:30 green flag. 6:30 we're on the air on PRN, KobeRN.com, PRN app, so check us out.